Hey everybody, this is Shupina back with another Love Life School Idol Festival video. And after a crazy, I don't know what it was, like 40 hours, Love Life School Idol Festival is finally out of its maintenance, or at least the EN servers. And yeah, 6.6 is finally here. I believe the only thing that is added to the game so far as I know is the new event that's going to be coming soon. Other than that, the biggest thing that's super crazy is this 6.6 update limited box, which is a godsend for me, specifically me, with basically how this box works is that you can choose any UR for any of your girls, to the most recent set. I didn't really check everything, but before I get into discussing some of the stuff before I scout, I'm gonna go ahead and leave a timestamp here to the scouts, and then I'll probably do an idolization as well right after the scouts. But yeah, so if you guys follow my channel, you guys know more than anyone else that might be a new viewer here or whatnot, that the Wonderland RIN has been the most elusive UR for me. I think now that I think about it, like the most elusive UR I've ever tried to scout for all these years of playing the game. There's URs that I've missed, or I've just, I never got a chance to scout for, but Wonderland RIN is the only UR of RIN that I've scouted for multiple times, and she did not come home. And so with this new 6.6 update limited box, it's like as if they heard my cries of despair, and now I get to scout for RIN, and as though it might not be as exciting for people that like that anticipation of not knowing whether or not I'll be getting her, or a UR for that matter, for the scouts, I do have enough to empty this box, and for me it's a matter of just when I get her. I really, these boxes, when I have enough gems and way more to exceed the amount needed, it usually takes me all 100 cards to get to the UR, and as much as I'm okay with that, at the same time I really want to use the most minimal amount of gems right now, so that when RIN's birthday actually comes out, that I can actually use most of my gems to scout for RIN, her new birthday limited UR that will be coming out, plus just her birthday box, so I can get as many SRs as possible. For those of you who don't know, a bit of background slash what I do for this channel is RIN is my best girl, and this account is not an Oshimen, but it's dedicated to RIN because I just love her so much, and my goal is to collect all her cards, and that's including rares, SRs, SSRs, and URs. And there was a point in time where I actually had all of her SSRs and URs, but as I scouted more and more, and for those of you who watch my videos know, Wonderland RIN is the most stubborn UR to ever have existed for me. But yeah, like, this is such a godsend of a box to be given to me, especially because it's basically, I got to the point where even at the birthday, or her upcoming birthday box, I was already prepared to just save 3 UR seals and just pick her up in the seal shop, because I wasn't sure whether or not I would get this UR. So this situation is literally the best thing that can happen to me. I don't mind spending the gems because this is for RIN. I absolutely adore this card, especially on Idolized. Idolized is still beautiful. It still meets the requirements of a beautiful, stunning UR, but this unidolized version is just like, it just perfectly personifies Rin's adorableness in a card. Like, it's just so cute. She's so adorable and precious, and she's a little baby, and she's just so cute and adorable. But I digress. So this basically just this means a lot to me, because I've had to go through a lot of hurdles and struggles and depressing moments up to this point, in terms of scouting for RIN. Of course, the past maybe 4 months have been very good for me, actually, in terms of getting other RIN URs and stuff like that. And she's been so good to me that I don't complain, or I don't have any bitter feelings or whatnot. It's just that those times that did suck, and those times that did feel depressing because I didn't get her, like, it did feel bad, but I continued to play the game and just keep saving for her. And like I said, luckily K-Lab decided to reward me with this surprise box. Let me just quickly just see one more time, just to kind of go through it. I think it's, yeah, so it starts from the initials all the way to okay, so it doesn't do it to the most recent set, but I believe this is the witch set. So it goes all the way to the witch set, which is still, for me especially, because RIN doesn't have a UR after this set, or actually, does she? I don't think so. I would have scouted for her if that was the case. It's just her limited URs that were coming out. Yeah, so once I it's gonna be crazy, because once I get this card, I will have all of her URs up to the date as of this scouting video for EN, and that just means a lot to me, because it's really hard to get yours, as a lot of you know, and I think even more so now that I've come to realize with doing this goal of getting all of her cards, even SRs and SSRs, sometimes when you don't necessarily scout for them when they come out with the rate ups, it's actually really hard to get those specific sets that you want if you miss them. So it's not easy, but I'm still trying my best, and like I said, I've been saving up a bunch. With this scout, like I said, the only goal really I have as I'm transitioning into going into the scouting mode is just hopefully getting her without having to empty the entire box completely. I think I'm gonna actually save my scouting tickets, because I can use those scouting tickets in Rin's future birthday box to deplete that box instead. So unfortunately, if I have to spend a total of 500 gems, I will, or roughly 500 gems, I will. But if she comes home earlier, that'd be great. Other than that, I think I got everything I wanted to say out of the way. Yeah, so we'll just do this box, and after I will, when I get her, fortunately I can say when I get her, I'll do an idolization right away, and then I think that'll be it for today. It's a very sudden scouting video. I didn't really plan to do this video, but I was surprised after the whole debacle with the maintenance, and I didn't expect them to do some like scouting boxes for the update, since everyone's speculation with the update only being the event, new event implementation. I didn't really think much of it. So yeah, so I think all other than this UR, it includes all of Muse cards. So I don't expect any new SRs for RIN, unfortunately, but if I do, that's just gonna be a bonus. But without further ado, we're just gonna go right into the 50 scouts. I'm excited. I hope that she comes home earlier than later. It's been a while since I've done 10 plus ones for SIF. I recently did a video, literally like yesterday I uploaded a video of as of this recording, a video of All Stars that just came out yesterday, and I did a scout for that video too. Okay, so Circus Honoka, I have that card already, but that's fine. Yeah, so kind of speaking back to that is All Stars came out yesterday, and I did a scouting video of just one pool plus just my first impression. So if you're interested in that, go ahead and check that video out. But with that being said, we'll just keep going. Okay, so this is an all rare pool, which is fine, which means that I'm getting all the rares out of the way. If something flips, that's fine too, but I think getting a pull like this is actually obviously better earlier than later, but that's 100 gems already committed to this box. Okay, we'll keep going. Third pull. I wonder if it's gonna do the feather animation because it's not a limited UR. Okay, so that's pajama set Ellie. Okay, I think I got one more SR, Maki, and Kunoichi Ellie, and then an SSR. Okay, initial Umi. Wow, I haven't seen that card in a while. This is no, not mermaid set, because her mermaid set is actually her UR. I'm not sure. I always get thrown off by the uniform SRs because it either is like idol costume or cyber set or one other one, like I don't know if it's Burstone, but I think there's another SR set that they have in their school uniforms. So it's one of those three. I'll put the correct set on screen. But okay, so not bad. 3 SRs, I believe, right? 3 SRs in a SSR. That's the third pull, I believe. Yeah, so third pull, we'll do the fourth pull. It seems like, oh, okay, so it did do the animation. Awesome. Okay, so nice. I only had to do 4 pulls to get this Dean. Oh, okay, I don't have that Honoka actually. Crayon Nozomi. Oh, I'm so happy. Yes, Wonderland Nin is finally home. Oh, it's so satisfying. Oh, if I could take a screenshot I would, but I'm recording off of my computer, so I can't. But this card is just so beautiful and precious. This is one of my favorite arts of all time. And I have the UR pair now. I finally, Hanayo finally has someone to read a story to. Finally they get to be together, and finally I can say that I have caught up to all of Rin's URs. I'm so happy and thankful. Oh my gosh, and I only had to do it in 200 gems. That's a really feels good, because I think I still have 1,000 gems. Let's just double check here. I have 1,000 gems. That's awesome. That's a very solid number going into Rin's birthday. I have about a month left until her birthday arrives, so I'm guessing I'm gonna maybe, I do have a lot of Bond story events saved up, so I'm looking at maybe I'll probably hit 1,100 by her birthday, and if I can do that, I'll be very satisfied. But before I go off tangent, I really want to just get this Rin idolized, because that's what we're here for, right? And I think I said this in a previous video when I did the scouting for one of RIN's limited URs, I believe, and I just want to like get the misconception that just because I got her and I don't sound as excited doesn't mean that I'm not super ecstatic and like joyful inside and happy, because obviously excitement level is different than what I think equates to how happy and satisfied you are with a scout, because obviously when you don't know you're gonna get that UR or that card you want and then you get them, it's that much more exciting. But the fact that I knew I was gonna get her, it definitely doesn't the excitement level isn't as high, but I'm just as happy as I would be if I got her through a regular scout, because that's just like, I love RIN so much, and that's the sole purpose of this account, is to collect all her cards. I keep holding on instead of clicking onto her. So I think I have enough SSR. I don't. Okay, I'll just have to use a UR sticker, which is totally fine. I really wish I could screenshot this, but I can't. But it's okay. So finally we'll be able to see RIN. Yay! So she was kind of alluding to Alice in Wonderland, I believe, yeah, it's just a cute card. She's so cute, and I think her hair is a little bit more like curly in this set, which is a little nice touch added onto the card art, because her hair is usually a lot straighter, but she kind of has the curls, and it adds a little bit of more personality to the set. So I really like that. Yeah, oh my gosh, but for me, my weakness is definitely when she's super adorable and cute. So this idolized art is just, I love it way more, especially because like with her like bangs put up like that, it's really cute. And before we close the video, I just want to go to the, where is it, the bear with me, I apologize, I'm not used to this collection. Where's the album? Alright, we'll find oh my gosh, I hate how I have to sort everything, but I guess you can kind of get to see how close I am to finishing this collection for EN. But we'll go ahead and find the RINs right here. Perfect. Alright, and I believe if I do this, there it is. The pair is finally reunited, or I wouldn't say reunited because I never had them in the first place, but they're finally together and it is beautiful. I'm so happy that I finally have this, and this will be the end card for the video, but it's a little bit shorter. Usually these kind of scouts tend to be longer because I kind of ramble and go on and talk about a lot of stuff, which I feel like I still did in this video. But as always, thank you for watching. I always appreciate the views and the likes and the comments. Whenever you guys leave comments, I enjoy reading them, and I enjoy interacting and responding to your guys' feedback. If you feel so compelled to do so, that's awesome. If you feel compelled to subscribe, that's great too. I always let you guys know, if you do intend to subscribe, make sure to click that bell notification, only because I don't have a consistent upload schedule. I don't do weekly videos. I basically do videos on a whim in terms of content, and if something happens that's related to RIN, or like for example the previous video was the all-star video. It's very impulsive. If I feel like I want to make a video then and there and I have the time to do so, I will. Other than that, there's only certain videos that I know for sure I'll make, and those are kind of scheduled. Would be like Dean's birthday, because that happens on a set date, and her birthday box will happen that day. So for sure, those kind of things I will be having a set recording, I guess, if you will. But yeah, like I think going off of that, if you guys are planning to scout, or if you weren't, but these 6.6 boxes kind of change your mind, I think it's not as amazing as the last, well, for sure not as amazing as the last event we had of Summer of Love Live, or I don't know if it was Summer of Love Live or the fall thing, where the rate up was like 3% and then 5% UR rate, which is like amazing. But I guess the caveat here is that you get to choose any UR that you may have missed, or your favorite UR that you never got to scout for, and I think that in itself is worth it, especially because you don't have to spend seals if you don't want to, and if you have love gems saved up, it's a really good chance to scout for it. And of course, you have to weigh in how many love gems you have versus if you are waiting for a box or something like that. So always take everything into consideration. But yeah, I for those who are gonna take the risk, or you know, they're just wanting to scout, I wish you the best of luck, because I think when you have that opportunity, it's really you know, fun, but it's also scary if you don't have enough love gems, and it's especially if it's for your best girl. You know, it's a bit like I said, scary to scout, but I hope you guys end up getting good turnouts. And as for All Stars, by the way, I am continuing to play it. It's still really fun. I kind of have been researching here and there about the game, and there's a reroll kind of thing going around right now that I kind of am interested in doing, because the only URs that are out right now are initial URs, and I kind of really want Dean's initial UR, which is actually the dancer set, which she just looks absolutely stunning because the art is updated, and you know, it's all like made for All Stars. So I'm heavily considering that, but I'm kind of also still playing the account that I used for the last video, just because I've saved up some of the, I'm just gonna call them stars, and I almost have enough for 2 pulls, so I'm gonna do those first, and if they don't turn out favorable, I might end up re-rolling. So and like I said, if you guys are interested in more of those videos too, just let me know, and I'll kind of base if I want to like make more videos of All Stars right now off of that, because in the future I will make All-Star videos too, because I think I'm gonna love the game enough to play it as well, because they've designed it so that you play both and you can get rewards for both, and I really enjoy it so far. So once EN is released, my channel will be consisting of SIF and All-Stars as well too. So I apologize for kind of going off that tangent, because I kind of was closing off the video here, but thanks again, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.